What can be better than a good old multiplayer game? The game that has a voice chat. There are lots of multiplayer games with voice chat on Android and iOS that lets you talk to your opponents or team members while playing. Such games come in various genres, from shooters to board games, so there's something for everyone. Here's the list of the best 10 games in that category you should try. Take a look. 1. Modern Combat 5. Let's start with the Modern Combat game. This is a world-famous shooter with a multiplayer mode. The concept of the game is built around the battles against rivals from all over the world. You get to create or join a squad to participate in daily challenges and weekly contests. As for the plot, it takes place in an apocalyptic world that you need to save and try not to die trying. Plus, the game is highly customizable. You get to adjust the playstyle, pick the class of your character and develop his equipment. As was already mentioned, the game has a powerful multiplayer mode. You get to take part in FPS battles and competitions, fight squad versus squad or try the mode that aims you fight for survival with up to 70 other users. Besides, the game has a voice chat where you can talk with your allies and discuss your strategy. The game also gives you plenty of opportunities to level up your character. Thus, you can participate in solo missions and accumulate your XP. As you'll move through the game, you'll start to unlock advanced guns and other equipment. Another thing that makes this game stand out is its HQ graphics. The animation is smooth and the effects are beyond great. 2.
Let me down.
PUBG Mobile. The plotline of the next game takes place in the post-apocalyptic world. Your goal in this game is quite predictable. You need to survive in a world devastated after a virus pandemic. According to the game's setting, the world gets extremely dangerous as all the infected zombies start to come out. And by the best canons of the genre, your character runs out of supplies and feels incredibly exhausted, so survival gets a challenging task. In case you're not a fan of this game genre, in particular, don't hurry to judge this game without trying. It covers a large open world, advanced zombie graphics, and detailed battleground animation. Herewith, you get to explore all the corners of this world with no limits. Plus, you may rather play in solo mode or joining alliances. But be careful with other unknown survivors. They might attack you to steal your food or other supplies. There's also a built-in voice chat that lets you talk with your mates and allies while playing to discuss your next move. 3. LifeAfter. Night falls, as you may guess by the name of this game. It takes place in the post-apocalyptic world. In case you're not a fan of this game genre, in particular, don't hurry to judge this game without trying. It covers a large open world, advanced zombie graphics, and detailed battleground animation. Herewith, you get to explore all the corners of this world with no limits. Your goal in this game is quite predictable. You need to survive in a world devastated after a virus pandemic. According to the game's setting, the world gets extremely dangerous as all the infected zombies start to come out. And by the best canons of the genre, your character runs out of supplies and feels incredibly exhausted, so survival gets a challenging task. Plus, you may rather play in solo mode or joining alliances. But be careful with other unknown survivors. They might attack you to steal your food or other supplies. But there are lots of friendly players out there that you can build a camp with. There's also a built-in voice chat that lets you talk with your mates and allies while playing to discuss your next move. 4.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Mobile Legends. Mobile Legends is an interactive game that lets you battle shoulder to shoulder with your mates against other players. The first thing you get to do in this game is to create a character. There are lots of classes to choose from and lots of appearance customization options as well. There are more than 80 unique heroes to choose from, so there's something for everyone. Plus, you can pick the basic strength of your character that you'll improve in the future. Then, you can create or join alliances with up to 5 players. Additionally, the game has all the conditions for comfy multiplayer gaming, including text and voice chat. Once the organization part, you can fight in 5 versus 5 battles in different battleground zones. The matches also vary by the time, from 2 to up to 10 minutes. It needs to be said, the control system is quite simple and intuitive, so you'll quickly realize how everything works. The graphics is on a high level as well, so no worries about that. Besides, the game covers various challenges that will help you accumulate your XP and level up your character in general. 5. Subscribe this channel with notification on so you can watch my videos like this regularly. Spaceteam is the game that will keep you busy for a long time. As you may guess, the game takes place in the space, so if you're a fan of such a genre, this is your cup of tea. But even if you're not normally into these kinds of games, don't hurry to skip this one. This is not a typical space shooting as you may expect by the name, so there won't be any spaceships and battles against aliens. Frankly speaking, the concept of this game is quite simple. You'll get a random control panel with various switches, sliders, buttons, and all that. Your goal will be to follow quick time limited instructions as fast as you can. And to add more drama to the concept, your actions determine if you'll successfully run from an outrunning star or not. But what about the multiplayer mode, you may ask? The answer is, before taking any action you'll need to coordinate it with the members of your team first. You can cope with that by a built-in voice chat that has no limits. Shouting and screaming are more than appreciated. Each team may consist of from 2 to 8 players, and it could rather be your friends or some random players. 6. Ludo King. In case you're looking for something simple and brain training, this is your one-stop game. Ludo King is a dice board game that lets you play along with your mates and family members. The concept of the game is similar to the old school snakes and ladders, so there's a chance to catch a sweet nostalgic feeling. The graphics is quite classic, which adds up to the concept. And to provide you with the most comfortable playing conditions, the game covers a built-in voice chat so you can communicate with your loved ones even if you're physically apart. You can also play against real players and make friends around the globe. The multiplayer mode covers up to 6 players at once. And if you're more of a lone wolf, you can play in a solo offline mode. For you to not get bored, the game covers various themes you can use for your BG, from nature to animal and pirate-related ones. There are more than 10 themes for now, and the new ones are still coming. Plus, there are also various dice board templates, from classic to hexagon-shaped ones. 7. Hago is a platform that lets you play lots of popular games while finding new friends. For now, the app covers over 100 games you can play along with your mates, and more is yet to come. Plus, the app covers various genres of games, from PvP fighting to board games. There's even a category with speed drawing games, so there's something for everyone. It needs to be said, you won't find any complex games there, but they are still fun to play, especially when you have them all in one place. Some of these games let you support 1 versus 1 competitions only, and some let you compete with up to 6 other users. Plus, the platform supports voice chat so you can talk with your opponents and allies while playing. There are also lots of group voice chats dedicated to various topics. And as the platform is global, you get to communicate with people to them all over the world. In case you want to go to the next level, you can join the built-in group video chat. Besides, the app enables you to watch games-related streams from Steam. You may also try your powers in streaming and share your thoughts or gaming experience with the community. 8.
Oh shit, okay, pray them niggas go away. Oh, we sell the clowns around, it look like circus show. Like, this is not the album either, these are just a dope.
Garena Free Fire. Garena Free Fire is a shooter game that will test your survival skills. In the first place, this is one of the best games in this genre for mobile platforms. There are plenty of reasons for that, from its HQ graphs and detailed open world to the playstyle. As you may already guess, your goal in this game is to survive. After every 10 minutes, the game will drop you on an island with 49 other players who will fight for survival. The rules are quite predictable. The last survivor is a winner. Therewith, you get to choose your starting point and pick any strategy you assume will work. Wanna stay in the safe zone for as long as possible? You're free to do that. Plus, you get to search for weapons, vehicles, and other supplies you need to stay alive. You may also join or organize the squads with up to 4 players. But don't worry, you won't have to kill your teammates at the end of the round. The team can be the last survivor as well. The game covers a built-in voice chat, so you will always keep in touch with your partners. (9) Rules of Survival. And lastly, Rules of Survival is the shooting game where your only goal is to stay alive. This is the game with the deathmatch arena concept, and you'll get to battle against real players from all over the globe. Herewith, the game covers a massive arena map where you can fight against other 299 players. As always, only one character will get to survive in the battle, so you'll need to try hard to be one. Additionally, the game doesn't limit you in strategy at all. Thus, you may find yourself in a hiding spot waiting for other users to kill each other if you consider it the best tactic. And if you want to get straight to the action and start crashing your enemies one by one, you're allowed to do that as well. You also need to make sure your character has enough weapons and supplies. Another thing that will level up your survival chances is a vehicle, so consider that. Plus, you may join the small group of players to have someone watching your back. Therewith, you can talk to your team members via a built-in voice chat to discuss your next moves. That is it for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you then please subscribe. And tell me in the comment section next on which topic do you want.